Hi, this is Russ Connie with Club Benchmarking. I'm going to take a few minutes and show you the financial forecasting section inside the Club Benchmarking platform. We built the financial forecast section really out of the basis of the executive dashboard KPIs that so many clubs now use to understand and measure the financial sustainability of the club. So the powerful part of the financial forecasting section is that it lets you apply those KPIs not in a reflective view, looking rearward towards a completed year, but actually applying those towards your budgetary numbers so that you can then generate those dashboard KPIs in a forward-looking view. And since we know that those measurements, those KPIs are predictive of the financial results of the club, it gives you a very powerful tool to give you both confidence and critical information so that either when you set your budget, okay, if I hit these numbers, I'm going to end up with the kind of sustainable result that I'm looking for. It also lets you apply that to a in-year current working view so that as your numbers change and develop over the course of the year, you're able to generate these KPIs instantly with very, very little overhead or input. If you look at this financial forecast section, it's basically very analogous to the uniform income statement that you see on the financial and operations side. It's not all the data that we have on that finance and operations side. It's just the data that we need. It's only about 25 data points, just the data we need to calculate those dashboard KPIs. So it really is a snapshot view, but a very powerful snapshot view. We actually preload this section with your last completed set of data as just a starting point, but obviously you can change, delete, or modify this data at any point to reflect the budget that you've actually got in place. Once that data is entered and submitted, you can instantly see what are the resulting KPIs. How do I look? Did I have increases or decreases in things like gross margin, payroll ratios, capital ratios, things like that. It's not yet looking at comparative clubs. We're going to do that in a minute, take a closer look at that. You've also got the current working view forecast numbers. So just like we entered the budgetary numbers, which by the way we can map in for you if you like, you can also have a view of your current working view and similarly a set of KPIs around your current working view. So very easily can flip between the two and say, hey, how did it look for my budget? How does it look for my current working view, and understand where those might have evolved over time. There is a reporting section, just like there is on the rest of the platform. It's very simple because all we're doing is reporting on those executive dashboard KPIs. You set your filters the exact same way you do in other parts of the platform. And to run a report, you simply click on it. In this case, we'll look at the Word formatted financial forecast report. What's nice about this report is it's not only going to show you your budgetary KPIs, so the things you've come to really look forward to, gross margins, dues ratios, operating results, capital ratios, et cetera, et cetera. So you see that for your budget, but you'll also see that for your current working view. So once a current working view is applied, you'll have really a great view of what's my budget, what was my budget view, what's my current working view of those KPIs, and then again, what's that comparative data within the industry so I can interpret, my values relative to maybe what the industry tends to see as more typically. There's also a report format just like you used to seeing in club benchmarking where we've got curves and you always see your club on the curve. So again, just for the executive dashboard KPI, so it's a very concise snapshot view, and it really is powerful in using to align the board or finance committee when it comes time to either plan or review the numbers, during the year. So that's the section. It's available to anyone that's part of the Essentials level platform. We have most folks on that. We have some folks also on what we call the Legacy platform, which has been somewhat capped from a feature perspective. So it's a very simple and very inexpensive upgrade to go from that Legacy platform to the Essentials platform. You can find out information about that on our website, or obviously call us at any time, and we're happy to help out and answer any questions. Thank you very much.